Troy Stone here in the locker room area after a big night of SoCal Pro Wrestling action. At this time, I would like to bring in, fresh off his successful title defense against Ricky Mandel, is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.
Poor Ricky Mandel, Troy Stone, you saw the man, Ricky Mandel, I believe he calls himself the mirror image. Mandel, you're 0 for 10, my friend. But like I said to you pre-match, and like I told you, in 25 years when you have your grandkids, Mandel, you can look them in the eye, and even though you're collecting a welfare check, you could say at one point in your life, you had your shot. And you didn't get the job done, Stone. See, but I have a problem with the whole thing from the beginning. And this goes to you, Bob Trowbridge, our esteemed executive director of the NWA. I am the world's heavyweight champion. I have held this belt more than 200 days. Do you realize that's longer than Dusty Rhodes holding this belt 3 different times? And I have to prove my wares against a kid who hasn't won a match. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense at all to you? I'm the world heavyweight champion in one of the most prestigious magazines in the history of wrestling, Pro Wrestling Illustrated, in their issue at the year end of 2007, right here, Adam Pearce wins the vacant NWA World Heavyweight Championship. This is one of the top stories of the year, and I gotta prove myself against a punk kid who hasn't won a match. What is it going to take for the NWA and the wrestling community as itself to have some respect? What, I'm some punk, I'm some bum jabron? I haven't been around, I haven't proved myself? Maybe it's time to get a little drastic. I've defended this title in SoCal Pro, I've defended this title in Canada, I'm going to Mexico, New Japan, I've gone border to border and coast to coast, and I still can't get a sniff from any competition. I've complained and complained again. And what has it got for me? Huh? Brent Albright? Sean Waltman? I'm still carrying the belt, Jack. But it ain't getting the respect it deserves. So you know what? I think it's time. It's time to do something that nobody sees coming. It's time to take that belt where no one expects to see it. It's time to reestablish a little bit of honor in the NWA World Heavyweight title.
Strong words from your NWA World Champion, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce.